Hey there, and welcome to another Dave Does video. And today we're doing a special video for one particular person. I'm sure everyone else can watch it, but this video is aimed for one person. That is Mr. Robb Flynn, the main man from Machine Head. So this video is directed for yourself. Now, for those that don't know, on the channel we are currently doing a challenge video with me and two other co-presenters, Kirk and Andy, where we are setting out to see if we can meet 5 of our own personal idols within a 6-month period. This with me being a YouTube reactor, Kirk being an author and also a lead editor for the Screen Blast Repeat website, and Andy being a lifelong metalhead, guitarist in the band Nomadic Rain. Obviously, we all want to meet very different people within the music industry, and mine was Robb Flynn as one of my icons. Now, I've gone down the route of the social medias, the Instagrams, messaging people, and not really had any chance of luck there. So the next chance is to obviously try and reach out over video, and hopefully Mr. Robb Flynn will see the video and feel pity for a YouTuber and help a guy out. But I guess it's important for me to explain why Robb Flynn is my icon, because I've just been listening to the new Machine Head album. It's a monster of an album, and what I found when I was listening to it, there was definitely elements of the blackening when I was listening to it. I could hear in there, you could almost take some of the songs and just straight onto the blackening, and you would have thought that's where it was. But even before any of the vocals kicked in, you hear a Machine Head track and it instantly sounds Machine Head. They've got their own very distinct sound, style, which is great because it just means that you feel in that comfort zone of knowing a Machine Head song. But as far as why he is an icon, it's not necessarily because what Robb Flynn does with Machine Head, although that is a big element. It's not just for what he's achieved with Machine Head. It's the fact that Machine Head is where it is, and what he's had to go through that meteoric rise of Burn My Eyes, where they just went from never being heard of to sort of headlining act within this sort of a 12-month period. Like started out their first big support slot was sort of Slayer. I think it was back in 93, 94, something around there. So yeah, and I remember getting to see them on their first time over here at Donington, 94. I believe it was something around that one. It was not long after they'd done Dynamo, so it was amazing to see them in that sort of stage on that first album tour. But also, for me, it's then you've got that constant lineup changes that they've had with guitarist changes, then with Adam leaving on bass, Jared coming in, becoming a bit more of a rock for Robb to work with, and then obviously then they had a little bit more time, a bit more stability, and then of course that was with Phil and Dave, and then of course they've had you guys in now. But it's the fact that he's been able to adjust his own personal style. He's had a clear vision in his head to drive the band forward in itself, but also the thought processes that he's had behind doing the reunion tour for the Burn My Eyes and bringing the guys back in for that, which I thought was awesome. Doing the split tour, the fact he goes out and talk about bringing out support slots so that they can focus more on the live element of just the Machine Head. Again, something I'd really like to understand in an interview with him about that. I love the fact that he is fully integrated into social media. A lot of bands don't do that. They do the odd post here and there, but they don't use like Facebook Live. They don't do all of that sort of stuff, and I love the fact that he does that. He engages with people and sends commentaries and stuff like that. And so I think for me that's what stands out. It's his work ethic, his drive, determination. Plus he seems to be a genuinely approachable guy. I don't know if that's just for the cameras, but he generally does seem like an approachable guy, and I'd love to talk a little bit more about kind of the things that were going through his head when the lineup changes happened, crashing around you with when that came out, and obviously we'd had the terrorist attack in the United States at that time. Just understanding where his head was at with the band and stuff like that through those sort of periods of time. So I would love the opportunity to talk to Robb about it. And if anyone was watching this video and thinks they can help us out make it a reality, please let me know in the comments down below. And then Robb, if you see this, reach out and touch. let me know, and we'll see if we can make this happen, because I would love to do, even if it's just a 5-10 minute YouTube or a Zoom call, and we just have a chat about that. That would be amazing. Thank you very much for watching, and remember that, of course, is how Dave does it.